Attention, calling all galaxy's hottest beat makers. Alright.
Do you want Maschine Mark III? A whole year subscription of SoundNation's creator plan. Purple pack, including 4 sample packs, 2 machine synth and effects configurations, and a 12-part plugin on every format.
Enter the black hole and battle for a chance to claim.
Yeah man, Simple Purples, the SmplTrek, it's back. This time with a real-time lopper that we've been missing out on. Let's check them out, see how you can do it. First thing we're gonna do is configuralize as many loop tracks as we want to use. Easy peasy, select them one by one and select loop. I'm gonna do it for all 10 of them. Of course, this is up to you. Unfortunately, there's not a way to just hit record and start looping and automatically define the length of the loops or something like that. So we need to do this preparationalizing work. My philosophy right here is to have some different lengths so we have different options for different tracks. Some of them are 1 bar long, some of them are 4 bars, some of them 2 bars. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do is press this little pencil button on our 3rd track, press it again, go into length, change the length of that one to 32 so we have 2 bars. Same thing with the next track, 2 bars on this one as well. And then some of the loops I will set to 4 bars. That way we have some options, you know what I'm saying, when we start looping. All you need to do is keep track of which tracks are of which length. Again, it would be nice if you could just start recording and stop it when you see fit. So it kind of interrupts the spontaneity a little bit. Of course, it's a little bit annoying to do this every single goddamn time that you want to open it up and do some looping. So let's make us a template out of this. By that, I mean, of course, just saving it. So go into the main menu, press Save As, and select the empty slot right there. We're going to name this loop or something, just to remember it. Okay. Hold Shift and press the pencil to select our recording source. In my case, I'm using the line-ins, and I cannot hear anything in my headphones. What is going on? Let's fix it. Just press value to activate the monitorizing. I wish to apply an insert effect to my input signal as I record it. What you need to do for that is go into the insert effects menu, turn it on, select the effect that you want to use, and set the target all the way to the left till it says input. And then we need to change the recording position to post I effects, post internal effects. Record it after the effects have been applied. I would advise you to use something like a compressor going in for vocals, one of the amps for a guitar or bass. Save the more dramatic ones for later. We can also add a send effect to it. This is not going to be recorded, but we'll be able to monitor it and quickly adjust it from the mixer when we are in our looping workflow. So step 1 is to activate one of them. And then we're going to go into the mixer. Now on each track, you got your send level on knob C right there. External is the one that you want to bump up your send levels on if you want to hear it as you record. So if you want to set up multiple tracks, you can use that as a reference. Finality, let's set our tempo up in the main menu. I'm going to set mine to 92. Here again, it would be nice to just start recording and the first loop is what defines it. But we also got some handy metronome settings from this menu right about around here. Deactivate the launch mode for now. We're going to hold function and press our scene to set up the length of it. This is how long the scene is and how many times it repeats. You cannot set it to infinitely loop, so unless you fix this, it's just going to run once and then stop. But check this out. Now we got 10 different loops running at different lengths. All we need to do is remember which one is how many bars long. This template right here is suitable for me, so I'm going to save it one more time. And then I'm going to save a new project so we don't overwrite this original template. Gotta remember to do that every time you start a new project. So now we can select our different tracks with the pads down here, and we're going to enter recording, loop recording. As soon as we're ready, we can just hit one of the pads and it will start recording our first loop. Press the next one, it will record that one, and you can override it by pressing the same one. So what you say? Let's give it a whirl in it. Alright, we got our loops. Now we can activate the launch mode if we want to launch them like this. They won't be in sync all of the time. You have to actually trigger them at the bar that you want them to enter. We don't need to necessarily work with the launch mode though. We can stop it, and pressing play is going to trigger them all at once. Perchance at this point you want to add a master effect too, so hold function and press effects and go over to master. Select effects of choice. I can heard that I made a boo-boo here. I think actually I recorded everything with a chorus on it, which was not my intention, but whatevs. Let's have a peek in the mixer for some more options we got right here. You can actually mute tracks by holding shift and pressing the corresponding track. So you can see it's a very nice, if not the nicest feature of the SmplTrek right now, but it does require that you have an external source of some sort. I'd like to do many more things quicker in the box, but as soon as you got this, you can record some global tracks, copy the loops, make some arrangements, you know what I'm saying? Work some quick ideas. Pretty neat, yep. If you play the guitar, sing, singer-songwriter, play the piano, stuff like that, this of course is a beautiful function. I might as well just have done it straight on the Maschine. It's not the perfect example. Beatboxers, all types of fun you can have with this. I am still looking forward to, however, some more drum kits, faster ways of chopping. Honestly, I don't use it that much because it's just so many hoops to jump through to get started with some shit. But the looper is a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying? Okay, bye-bye.